Bellarmine, do you have anything to say? Any last words, Bellarmine? Mr. Mugabe, do you have anything to say? Mr. Mugabe, do you have anything to say?
And here's your official update on a presidential Mkhwanazi. No, not presidential, diplomatic Mkhwanazi. He had to run all the way to his deportation because as a former president's son, I guess you get anything you want. You can point a firearm and then you're fined close to R1 million, 600,000 to the state and 400,000 to the victim. And the icing on the cake? Oh, let's not forget the cousin who took the fall. I don't care how they want to dress it. The cousin took the fall and got a pretty little 3-year sentence. 3 years for pew-pew activity. Man, it must be nice to have diplomatic status, to be a former president's son. But not only that, to be illegally within South Africa, but treated with white gloves. Isn't that something? In the meantime, this is what's happening on the streets. One would be tempted to say, what is the point if young Mugabe managed to get away with just a slap on the wrist, got escorted by state resources to the airport, got flued out, arrived home in time for dinner with Mommy Dearest, Grace Mugabe. Isn't that something? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another great edition. In today's video, I'm going to give you an update of, the courts this week. And also, you already know Julius Mkhwanazi is going to be warming up another beer this weekend inside the microwave. A whole savannah in the microwave. Somebody tell me what that's all about. But he will not be inside Parati within because bail was granted. And not just him. No. Also for his co-accused who allegedly was driving under the influence and then ended somebody's life, and then paid someone 10,000 rands to dispose of the body, and then didn't attend his own court appearances, hired a double agent as if he's in Hollywood, but then proceeds to become the city manager, making over 220,000 rands a month. Also granted bail. Let's listen to the proceedings. What I found interesting is if a magistrate says to me, bail granted, trust and believe I will not be asking about the phone. How fast can I get back home and sleep in my Egyptian cotton sheets, shall we? How fast can we do that? We can stop at at 220,000 rands. Surely you can pass through the iStore and purchase another phone and just download all your stuff from the cloud. You are using the cloud, right? The only problem is there is an IO in possession of your phone going through. Oh man, I would die. But let's listen to how court ended for Julius Mkhwanazi and Michael, shall we? Here goes.
My client informed me that upon his arrest, his cell phones were seized. He just wants to know whether or not at this point such cell phones can be released back to him, or do they form part of any investigation by the state? May my court please indicate if such phones can be released or they form part of an investigation?
Mr. Ntelo?
They indeed form part of the investigation.
Understood.
Thank you.
I expect those data for the two they seized from Mr. Mkhwanazi, that they also form part of the state.
That's correct, Mr.
Thank you.
Mr. Mkhwanazi and Mr. Lurutla, the case against you is postponed for the regional court date until the 13th of May. 13 May. On that day, you are going to appear in Court A, that is the normal court. relating to your matter where it was placed. You will both remain in custody until then, but as the court had indicated earlier, bail is set in the amount of 30,000 rand for each one of you. If you pay that money, you'll be released, but then you have to appear in court on each and every date which the matter is postponed and remain in attendance until you are excused. A further condition is that you all surrender your passports to the state prior to being released on bail, and you're not going to apply for any traveling documents until the matter has been disposed of. A further condition is that you must not have any contact, be it direct or indirect, with the state witness. At this stage, the one disclosed is Thabang Tsotesi. While still on the issue of bail conditions, in terms of Section 67 and Section 68, if you contravene the bail conditions, the state may apply for you to be brought to court for the court to hold an inquiry, and then the bail money will be forfeited to the state to remain in custody. But there is, in one of those two sections, an all-embracing white section, which says even if you do anything which was not specifically said as part of the bail applications, but you nevertheless do that, and the state feels there is a need to cancel your bail, they may apply for the estrangement of the bail. So, I mean, if you're going to say there is a loophole because they only mentioned Tsotesi and no one else, and do something to try and frustrate it, it may lead to that incident or that matter being revoked. If you fail to comply with any of the bail conditions, as I've already indicated, you will be arrested on warrants and be kept in detention until the matter is finalized, and the bail money will be declared forfeited to the state. I hope that is understood. Thank you.
And those, ladies and gentlemen, are the bail conditions. But you heard the magistrate. By the way, I didn't do a video on the full breakdown of why they were granted bail. In the magistrate's defense, I think he was fair. It's the state's fault. You produce a crappy docket, you get crappy docket prizes. The matter is from 2019, and they're playing stupid games with the investigations, which is very sad for the victim. Okay, I'm not saying that Julius and Michael deserve bail. I'm saying the state failed to prove that it is in the interest of justice that they remain behind, like Sergeant Kosi. What a mess! What a mess! Speaking of Sergeant Kosi, or should I say speaking of Nkosis, then there's also Uleletu Nkosi. And I've been wondering, girl, can you post again, please? I cannot imagine that the terms of service of taking all the properties, the 17 properties, the 7 luxury vehicles, involve you not posting anymore. On your social media platforms. Could it be because they've taken everything you can post? You can stand against the white wall and talk to your over 700,000 followers. They want to hear from you. I insist. Post. Give us an update. Life after SIU. Life after all the luxuries have been taken. Wow. Anyway, I'll keep you posted if anything comes up. I'm going to end this video right here. Let me know your thoughts. Do you want me to do a full video on Julius's bail application and why they were granted bail? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll do that with you. With that said, thank you so much for your support. Remember to like, to comment, to subscribe. I barely say this on this channel, but I need to start doing that more, okay? We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. We can only get there with you on board. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, to comment, to subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.